Right then, Blades Army? If last week already seemed intense, brace yourselves, because three absolutely seismic bombshells have landed at Bramall Lane that could fundamentally shake up the mood, strategy, and entire future trajectory of our beloved club in the coming hours. We're talking about situations ranging from heart-stopping medical drama to tantalizing market opportunities that could completely redefine not just this season, but the next chapter of Sheffield United's storied history. Today we've got absolutely scorching hot updates on Tahit Chong's precarious situation before the absolutely crucial clash with Southampton, revealing tactical and squad signals under the masterful Chris Wilder that could reshape our entire approach, and a market possibility that genuinely rekindles hope in the attacking department after what's been a frankly torturous start to the campaign. If the Red and White Army are genuinely here, proper Sheffield through and through, smash that like button and subscribe right now so you don't miss a single detail. The algorithm desperately needs to know that Sheffield pride is not just alive, but absolutely roaring. What was the most recent moment that made your blade heart beat faster than a drum? That gritty, hard-fought victory at Oxford that finally broke the agonizing drought. Wilder's renewed energy crackling through Bramall Lane. Or the tantalizing prospect of quality reinforcements potentially coming through the door. Stay until the very end, because we're going to meticulously connect these three dramatic fronts into a crystal-clear vision of what could realistically happen in the next decisive 24 hours at our fortress, Bramall Lane. And when I say decisive, I'm talking about a week that could fundamentally determine whether we continue climbing back into the fight for recovery and respectability, or if the mounting pressure intensifies even further on the entire project that we've all invested our hearts and souls into. The Steel City deserves comprehensive answers, deserves transparency, deserves hope. And today, you're getting absolutely all of them, laid bare with the honesty that our fan base demands and deserves. Let's dive straight into the news that's going to tighten the chest of every single true blade reading this. Tahit Chong, the summer signing who arrived with genuine fanfare to provide much-needed depth, unpredictability, and essential pace to the second phase of our build-up play, has undergone a comprehensive knee scan after experiencing a concerning lockup during the warm-up before Saturday's pivotal Oxford match. Chris Wilder, ever the straight-talking Yorkshire manager we know and love, was characteristically direct and brutally honest. We'll have to wait and see. But the manager's measured candor barely conceals a very real concern that every single supporter across Sheffield can feel in their bones. The timing is absolutely cruel and couldn't possibly be worse. Tuesday's match against Southampton might demand exactly the specific physical technical profile that Chong offers to stretch the opposition's backline and create numerical superiority in those crucial transition moments. We're talking about a player who represented significant investment during the summer window and was being carefully prepared to become a genuinely key piece in our evolving tactical setup under Wilder's guidance. How does this potentially devastating blow affect the newly recovered confidence flowing through the squad and completely alter the midweek game plan that's been meticulously crafted? Breaking down the situation in forensic detail. Chong was definitively set to start against Oxford and had been training absolutely brilliantly throughout the entire week, including in a specific role he'd already successfully performed in the Premier League for Luton Town, exactly as Wilder revealed in his typically honest assessment. The sudden knee lockup during what should have been routine warm-up forced an unwanted last-minute tactical change, and Djibril Soumaré was thrust into the spotlight to fulfill the crucial role in our starting 11. The eventual 1-0 victory, sealed by Callum O'Hare's well-taken goal on 65 minutes, represented genuine relief after the absolutely dreadful sequence without victories that had supporters questioning everything, even though United frustratingly remain anchored to the bottom of the table, before facing a Southampton side also enduring their own irregular patch of form. In the detailed preparation for Tuesday's showdown, Wilder indicated he's anxiously awaiting the comprehensive scan results, with the possible returns of experienced heads Tom Davies and Danny Ings, potentially bolstering our list of available options. Meanwhile, Chong has unfortunately become the primary medical doubt in the entire squad at precisely the time when every single available piece could make the crucial difference between finally picking up precious points or remaining trapped in the suffocating danger zone. The tactical consequences are absolutely evident and far-reaching. Without Chong's specific attributes, we lose that vital acceleration and progressive carrying down the left flank, plus a genuinely valuable trigger for pressing after loss of possession and intelligently attacking behind the opposition fullback. This particular profile forces significant tactical adaptations throughout the entire system. Substantially more minutes for O'Hare operating between the lines as our primary creative connector, dramatically greater responsibility for providing width from the opposite winger, and urgent need for committed midfield runners to systematically fill the penalty box during delayed crosses and second-phase attacks. In pure transition terms, the absence of a natural vertical carrier like Chong could drastically reduce our capacity for devastating breakaways in open play. And against a Saints side clearly out of form, but still genuinely dangerous when organized in structured mid-blocks, every single meter of direct attacking play could make the fundamental difference between creating genuinely clear scoring chances or being frustratingly stuck in sterile possession without penetration. The medical implications run deeper than surface level. The reported lockup in Chong's knee raises serious concerns about posterior chain stability, intelligent load management, and carefully planned microcycles during congested periods with midweek fixtures. An explosive player who consistently works rapid changes of direction depends fundamentally on optimal patellofemoral stability and precise eccentric control. Crucial factors that, if not operating at 100% capacity, make maximum acceleration phases genuinely risky and potentially career-threatening. But the complex situation doesn't stop there, and here's where an increasingly sophisticated strategic layer gains meaningful strength with each passing day. Whilst we anxiously await definitive news on Chong's fitness status, intricate engineering continues developing behind the scenes. Intelligent piece availability, shrewd wage allocation, and tactical versatility under Wilder's guidance to systematically flesh out both Plan A and Plan B within the same demanding 90-minute encounter. The visiting Southampton arrive at Bramall Lane without league victories since the opening round, but crucially, and this demands serious attention, they recently earned a valuable point against the early season championship leaders, which suggests we absolutely cannot confuse a temporarily poor moment with guaranteed long-term fragility. United desperately need to capitalize intelligently on Oxford's psychological boost and systematically transform sporadic confidence into genuinely consistent competitive standards, with the eagerly anticipated returns of seasoned professionals Tom Davies and Danny Ings representing potential cards for immediate positive impact squad. Management at this precise moment requires surgical precision. Carefully planned post-injury return minutes demand methodical progression following the proven 20-35-50I formula to systematically reduce relapse risk, especially for a technically gifted midfielder like Davies, who can provide essential technical sustenance at the base of our build-up play. Ings, with his razor-sharp penalty area reading and completely natural goal-scoring instinct, historically tends to produce his best performances with consistently quality service, low crosses, and perfectly weighted cutbacks from the strong side represent his particular specialities that could unlock stubborn defenses. The financial cost-benefit equation also demands careful consideration, with our wage bill intelligently structured around recent signings like Chong. Every single minute on the pitch must deliver measurable positive impact. Chong's mid to upper salary bracket demands clearly defined tactical responsibilities when fully fit, either as our primary ball-carrying threat and flank supporter, or as an intelligent wide midfielder who consistently receives possession between the opposition, fullback and center-back, to create numerical overloads. Chris. Wilder's evolving tactical identity is becoming increasingly clear with each passing week. Compete physically and intelligently, absolutely, but always with genuine technical criteria and smart decision-making. The manager's revealing words following our precious Oxford victory point toward systematically elevating our intensity standards with possession. Dramatically fewer direct turnovers and careless giveaways, substantially more intelligent. Control when recovering possession from defensive actions. This refined approach means significantly more players consistently moving into supportive positions to offer reliable passing options, feet properly oriented and first touches automatically directed forward toward goal. The statistical evidence strongly supports this philosophy. When our team successfully completes 3 clean consecutive passes immediately after regaining possession, opposition defensive structures naturally open up. When we attempt to accelerate without proper technical foundation, the result invariably becomes dangerous counter-attacking opportunities for our opponents. Now we reach the absolutely tantalizing section that will have the entire Sheffield faithful community dreaming of brighter possibilities ahead. Within our strategic market radar, Patrick Bamford continues maintaining the door meaningfully ajar for a potential move. Negotiations with Spanish side Getafe have significantly slowed in recent days, keeping completely alive the genuinely exciting scenario of a proven English solution for our currently lacking attacking department at Bramall Lane. Bamford's thoroughly proven Premier League experience, completely natural penalty box instinct, and exceptionally sharp positional attacking reading represent attributes that could integrate perfectly into the tactical ecosystem that Wilder is methodically building, especially if our team successfully consolidates a reliable pattern of intelligent crosses and committed forwards who instinctively know how to attack the near post with precise timing. The striker's fascinating history and proven character tell a genuinely compelling story. He's previously experienced remarkable high peaks, those impressive 17 goals during the 2020-21 Premier League campaign with Leeds United, alongside challenging low periods featuring recurring injuries and frustrating physical irregularity. This natural sporting cyclical pattern doesn't completely diminish his natural movement intelligence and rare ability to attack possession in crucial spaces between opposing center-backs and full-backs within a tactical context that systematically prioritizes intelligent ground balls and elaborately worked second-phase attacks. An experienced center forward with excellent temporal awareness and superior rebound reading could realistically convert half chances that currently go begging into crucial, match-defining goals. Bamford's projected role within a United side desperately seeking maximum efficiency would prove absolutely fascinating. He could serve as our fixed reference point in the final third, systematically pulling the opposition defensive line, consistently occupying experienced center-backs and automatically freeing creative midfielders to operate and finish from promising positions. Around the penalty area edge, the potential tactical chemistry with a deeper-lying winger or attacking fullback would enable us to design genuinely repeatable and thoroughly trainable offensive patterns. Intelligently worked possession down the flanks, precisely delivered low crosses, perfectly synchronized near-post attacking runs. Alternatively, patient interior build-up play featuring quick combination walls and expertly placed medium-range finishes. Managing the inherent medical risks requires sophisticated planning. Bamford's documented clinical history necessitates an intelligently structured contract featuring clearly defined performance triggers, appropriately scaled bonus payments for achieved targets, and rigorously periodic workload assessments. A scientifically designed reconditioning program focusing specifically on eccentric strength development, personalized dynamic stretching protocols, and meticulously controlled minutes during the initial adaptation period would dramatically reduce the likelihood of concerning injury recurrences. 3 strategically crucial lines intersect exactly during this absolutely decisive week. Chong's ongoing medical drama and the potentially season-defining knee scan results, Wilder's increasingly sophisticated tactical mental engineering, to systematically consolidate consistent competitive standards across the entire squad, and the genuinely golden window of opportunity with Bamford that could completely transform our final third effectiveness and goal-scoring capacity. Together, these interconnected situations tell the genuinely epic story of a Sheffield United that desperately wants to escape the bottom of the championship table, not through blind luck or fortunate circumstances, but through proven scientific methodology, systematically recovering our historic identity and fighting spirit, intelligently adding key tactical pieces at precisely the right moments, and capitalistically capitalizing on opposition vulnerability periods. That hard-fought, genuinely precious victory at Oxford represented merely the initial spark of hope. Now comes the substantially more challenging task of transforming that fragile flame into a roaring fire that consumes every obstacle in our path. This coming Tuesday against Southampton represents far more than just another fixture in a long campaign. It serves as the real thermometer accurately, measuring where we currently stand and definitively indicating our genuine trajectory. Urgent. Call to the Sheffield faithful worldwide. Comment right now with your honest opinions. Should we preserve Chong to enter strategically during the second half, when defensive structures typically tire, or risk precious initial minutes if the comprehensive medical scan provides complete clearance? Regarding the Bamford situation, are you genuinely prepared for this calculated gamble? Would you prefer to wait patiently for other options? Or do you believe it's only worthwhile with a shorter performance-based contract structure? Hit that like button if you're proper blades through and through. Share this comprehensive analysis with every single blade in your WhatsApp groups and ensure subscription with notifications fully activated. There's an absolutely brutal sequence of crucial matches ahead, and each exclusive update could completely change our season's ultimate trajectory and final outcome. Teaser for our unmissable next video. Complete post-match tactical analysis of Sheffield United versus Southampton featuring detailed mapping of 10 crucial game-changing moments, comprehensive defensive pressure heat maps, and individual player assessment with marks line by line, position by position. If everything progresses according to our passionate Bladeheart's deepest hopes and dreams, there'll be countless camera cuts capturing the red and white army singing until the final whistle echoes around our beloved BRAMALL Lane Fortress.